everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're here today, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Press that little red bell button and you can get post notifications every time I post a video. Okay, so this is my first YouTube video. I have wanted to start a YouTube video for about 2 years, or YouTube channel, not a video. YouTube channel for about 2 years now. I just haven't, there's just been some things in life that have kind of gotten in the way, and I put those, first, and my YouTube, and my business, and just my personal things, like my personal things as me, Hope, I just kind of put those on the back burner, and today I decided, well, maybe like a few days ago, I decided, it was it. I was going to do this. I was going to film my first video, so I apologize if you can hear talking in the background. My 2 younger kids are at home. They're sick. They've been sick for a little over a week now, and they're talking and they're watching TV. Well, actually, they're arguing because that's really silly what kids and siblings do every day. I would love to think that my kids are like these poster kids who never fight, never argue. But they're really they do, and that's fine. They're kids, I love them, whatever. And they love each other at the end of the day. So I apologize if you can hear that background noise, and like it's trash day around here. So, and the trash truck is really, really loud, so I apologize for that. I apologize in advance as well if this video is a little bit lengthy, but I just needed to make sure I got everything out, for this first video, and then on to the festivities tomorrow, because I already have a great day planned for you guys to come along with me on my day tomorrow. So, as I stated, I wanted to do this YouTube channel for about 2 years. I just haven't, if you personally know me, you know that my oldest daughter has a very rare disease, so that has taken precedence over everything, kind of, because at the end of the day, I'm a mom first, so I needed to be medically there for her, be there as our mom for her, because there has just been so many things going on with her. A little backstory of my family. I have 3 children, and then I have an older stepson who lives in Lubbock, who I will remain anonymous because I don't want to infringe on his mother's rights to keep him off social media. After I speak with her, then I will bring him in. If yes, if no, then we'll just say that I have an older son, who will be, oh gosh, guys, he'll be 17 this year. Yes, he's a great kid. And so I want to not leave him out, but I also don't want to, overstep that boundary, as well as if his mom would like to keep him off of social media. So I have 3 children on top of my, son who lives back in Lubbock. I have Callie, who's 12. She just turned 12. I have Caden, who is 8. He will be 9 in just a few weeks. And then I have I have Brooklyn, who will be 6 in just a few days. So my kids' birthdays are all super close together, which is great because then it gives me the rest of the year to recover, right? So, Callie is my oldest child. She is the one that has the rare disease. So August 29th of 2016 is the day that she was sick. She got sick. They were all 3 had a viral infection, which, you parents know that if one kid has it, they're all going to get it. So that's what they did. They all got sick. Well, the younger 2, Brooklyn and Caden, they got better. Callie did not. Callie continued to progressively get worse, and she had a lymph node on the side of her neck that just continued to grow in size. It ended up being about 5 centimeters big. And so they did a CAT scan, said, okay, no, she can't leave. It's, it was blocking her airway. Like, she had very little airway left. So, which is great. They stuck her in ICU. It's great that they did because she quit breathing twice that night, which scariest probably thing that's ever happened to me as a parent is to watch my daughter not breathe and not be able to help. So, I mean, it just spiraled out of control. She continued to be sick. Like, we saw 14 different doctors. Nobody knew what was going on. They tested her for everything. I mean, she was on like medication after medication, after this, and it continued on throughout the rest of 2016. Well, January rolls around of 2017, and they decide they're going to take it out. They're going to do a biopsy, lymph node biopsy. I apologize. So they took her whole lymph node out. That was January 12th of 2017. So that was the day that really changed our lives. About 2 weeks later, we went back and we got the results. We found out that she had Castleman's disease, which her doctor, Dr. Adicula, if you ever need to see an ENT in Lubbock, Texas, he is the man. Like, he is the most compassionate, great doctor. I cannot say enough great things about Dr. Adicula. He was so good to her. He even came to buy Girl Scout cookies at one of her cookie booths after she had surgery. So gave us a diagnosis, which obviously I didn't know what that was. Less than 100 children in the entire world have Castleman's disease, so it's very rare. It doesn't usually affect children. It affects older men. So it's one of those diseases. It's only been a known disease since 2009. So they're still learning a lot about it. There's not very much research out about it. There's not a lot of... It's kind of one of those diseases... Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry. One of those diseases that you just kind of wait and see what happens. So we have spent months and weeks and days in the hospital, and she missed the great portion of her 5th grade year. Luckily, she went ahead and passed on to the 6th grade. She did her work and she got passed. So May of 2017 was our last oncology appointment there in Lubbock, and which, if you don't know, I'm originally from Lubbock. In June of 2017, I moved to Austin, and I'll tell you why in a second. So we went to the oncologist for one of our meetings, and he basically said that he didn't know how else to treat her. So there was a turning point of drive back and forth to the hospital and hope to God that we could get her there in time, or make the decision to move. Well, obviously my decision was to move. It was probably the most heart-wrenching decisions I've made, because my family and my friends and everything I know is back home, but then my daughter is suffering. So, as I stated, I'm a mom at the end of the day. Like, I'm a mom first always. So I made the decision to move to Austin, which we don't actually live in Austin. We live in Leander, which is a little smaller town outside of Austin. And we have a host of doctors here, and at the moment, as of today, she is stable. She's sick, but she is stable. We are waiting for our appointment to go to Houston, which is where the Collaborative Center for Castleman's disease is. It's where all the people that go, all the people that have Castleman's disease go. So that's a little bit of why my YouTube channel and my business and kind of my life has been put on hold. I've gained 65 pounds in the process of my daughter being sick. So this double chin that you guys are seeing here, it is on its way out the door. It's going this year. It's got to go. So that's a little bit of reason why my YouTube channel, my business, everything has kind of just been put on hold a little bit, because I had to do what was right for my daughter. So in that year and a half of almost 2 years of her being sick, I have let my life spiral out of being the happy person that I am, and I have been depressed and I've been angry, which, I mean, who in their right mind wouldn't, right? So I have decided that this YouTube channel has got to go on, that life has got to go on, and that my life and her life is not going to stop turning. So in my future videos, you guys will see my children in a lot of my videos. You will also see my boyfriend in my videos, Steven. He and I have been together for about 8 years now. He probably won't be on camera as often just because he's a very quiet and reserved person, and he is not very outgoing, and he does not like to interact. So he probably won't be on camera very often. If you just see little glimpses of him, that's who it is. It's not just some crazy man in my house. This channel probably will have a wide variety of things. I'm going to do a daily vlog of like what I do every single day, what me and the kids do every day. I'm going to do like shop with me's. We're going to do some crafts. Of course, you guys know we have to do some crafts, right? Because I wouldn't be me if that wasn't, So also, I am a Girl Scout leader as well. So there will be times when we do Girl Scout events, things like that. So I also wanted to start this channel so that my family and my friends could keep up with us back home, because sometimes there's just not enough time during the day for me to post an update of what's going on with the kids, what's going on with us. Like, sometimes there's just so much going on that I cannot possibly get back to everyone who has messaged about the kids or Callie or whatever, and I apologize. I love you guys all. It's just a lot of things are happening here, and it's hard to keep up with it all. So that'll be another reason why we kind of have daily vlogs of what we're doing. Of course, you guys know, like, I'm gonna have to pull pranks on my kids, right? Because what kind of channel would this be if we didn't have any pranks? So, but just know, at the end of the day, no children will be harmed in the making of any of these videos. My kids love to scare me. They love to pull pranks on me. So, Mom's going to get them back. Of course, I do have to be very careful of the pranks that I do with Callie because of her condition. We cannot do, like, spicy hot challenges with her. Like, she's allergic to a lot of things, so we can't do very many of those. So if you guys have any suggestions for us on what kind of challenges you would like us to do with the kids, comment them below, and I will read your comments, and I will get back with you. Maybe not get back with you immediately, but I will, read them, and we'll take into consideration what you guys want us to do. I know that Callie has been telling a lot of her friends that I'm starting a YouTube channel, so if you're one of Callie's friends and you're here, hey, all of Callie's friends, and if you guys want to be in on the challenges, then get with Callie or get with me, and we'll put you guys in the challenges with your parents' permission. As I stated before, I do have a business. It's been on the back burner for quite a while, just because of Callie being sick. Guys, I apologize if you can hear my kids screaming in the background because the younger two are homesick and they're fighting and arguing, which, let's be realistic, kids do that every day. I tried to make them be quiet before I came up here to film, so I told them I was doing a YouTube channel, which they think it's the coolest thing ever that I'm doing a YouTube channel because they both watch YouTube a lot. And Caden was showering this morning and he wrote good luck on the shower. My kids are my biggest supporters. My kids are my biggest fans, and they have no idea how much life they give me at the end of the day, even though when they've been trying to kill each other and they're awful to each other and they've said awful things to each other all day. Because, guys, let's be realistic. Like, I'm not going to sit on this YouTube channel and I'm not going to tell you that my life is perfect and that my kids are perfect and that we live this, like, magazine life, because we don't. We live far from that. My kids are usually fighting all the time, and I'm usually, like, trying to wrangle them. My youngest child is usually wearing pajamas every single day. Her hair is never usually put up because every time I put it up, she rips it down. Caden is wild, and he's all over the place usually, and we have 5 animals. So my life is not a poster child life, and I do apologize in advance if that's what you came here for, is because I know there are a lot of YouTube channels that have this, like, poster life, but I'm not going to portray that to you guys because I don't have a poster life. My life is hard sometimes. It is very trying sometimes. So if you see me come on this channel and my hair's not straightened and my makeup's not done, don't judge. Because a lot of times, okay, like, my hair, like, it's ridiculous, okay? Like, I have so much hair. Like, it has its own personality. Like, it's its own little person. If you know me personally, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've been my hairdresser before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I have so much hair. It is usually up here. But I decided I would get, decent and come on here and do this channel for you guys so that I didn't look like some crazy ragamuffin on here. Guys, and I ramble sometimes and I forget what I'm saying sometimes because, let's be realistic, I have 3 children and I have a plethora of things to do and sometimes I honestly just forget. So Oh, so if I come on here and I look like I'm stressed and my eyes, I haven't looked like I've slept and my hair's all frazzled, just know that that's real life. That's real life. That's how things are here. Like that is true 100% real life. I would love to think that my life was like I was a millionaire and I had all this money and sorry guys, my phone was and like I could go out and I could just and I just live this picture perfect life, but I don't. Like I stay at home with my kids. I'm the one that cooks and feeds my kids. Like I'm the one that does everything. So I do appreciate you guys all. If you've watched the video this long, I appreciate you all coming and watching the video. It's getting a little long. I can see the timer. Guys, this double chin, just know, this double chin, it's leaving this year. It is not staying anymore. I let myself gain about 65 pounds since my daughter's been in the hospital or been sick and in the hospital because hospital food will kill you. It is the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life. But when you're stuck in the hospital for days, that's all you got. So that'll be another thing. You'll follow me on my journey to being the hope I once was. Well, I'm still that person, but like the skinny me that I once was. And I'm never going to be back to high school skinny. So for those of you that know me since high school, I'm never going to be that skinny, stick figure, 110-pound kid. It's not ever going to happen. Like, I've had 3 children. So if you want to be here on this channel and you want to come and hear some real life stories and come and hang out with me and follow my daughter's journey, we would love to have you. So if you are new to this channel, which probably everyone at this point watching this video is new to this channel, and probably all of you that are watching this video right now are probably my friends and family that I'm like, hey, go like my video. I appreciate you guys all. You guys have no idea how much you guys supporting me means. So if you're new, please like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell button, and I'll be back tomorrow for a great adventure in in Austin. I'm actually going to venture into Austin tomorrow, which pray for me because Austin traffic is horrible and I hate Austin traffic. But there is a great store called Austin Creative Reuse, and it is the greatest store. And if you guys know me personally, you know that store is my kind of store. And then I want to head down to the Girl Scout Council. And who else knows what I'll get myself into? So if you've stayed this long, thank you. And I love you guys all. Appreciate you guys all of your support. And I'll see you tomorrow.